good morning, and welcome to Taco Tuesday, the 5th of December. And today, for the 24 of you who joined me, and I commend you, today is 50 push ups today. Any part of the day, any way you want to do them against the wall, do them on your knees, but get 50 of them done. Very proud of every one of you. This is more for you psychologically than it is physically. And trust me when I tell you, when Christmas comes around, you will be a completely different person as far as your confidence goes because you know you can do it. A lot of you guys can already do 250 in a day. And again, it's not about challenging you, but again, to get you to motivate other people. That's what it's all about. 45.70, 45.65, very early. It was on Sunday night. It was again on Monday morning. Alerts, interactive brokers, you get paid. Other brokerage firms, you got to wait until the opening bell or very close to it, but still, it got paid yesterday. Had to close the trade, which I don't like alerting. You guys know I like to throw out trades that are going to close full credit. Had to close the trade, put it out there in the room that it is a good time to take your profits on the trade because we were oversold, and we have repaired that, and very nicely too, because yesterday we cracked. That's all we did was just crack the tip on the ice. It's a big ass iceberg, but we cracked the tip. 30-point gap down. Absolutely zero follow through. That 45.45, 45.41, and last week's 45.37, right in that little 10-point range, that's where you actually break the ice. So dancing on top of it on the SPX gives some people some thoughts saying, this is never going to happen. It's not going to happen. Well, I'll share with you, a little bit of the view on that because, again, what we're looking at is our 15-day, 30-minute chart on SPY. The reason we're looking at a 15-day is we're looking at the CPI gap from 3 weeks ago. Big gap. Never even come close to it. As you can see, we're just trolling right here, holding this 453 area, refusing to break 453. Then you come over and you look at it on your QQQ. Same time frame, 15-day, 30-minute. And yesterday, what did we do? We came down right into the top of that CPI gap. Now, you've heard me explain many times before. The S&P is your torso. The NASDAQ is your legs. The Dow Jones is your strong arm. The Russell 2000 is your weak arm. And right now, what we're doing is we are crawling, holding on as tight as we can with that weak arm. Bring it over to the futures. One quick second here. And as you can see, NASDAQ still looking weaker, still looking to test yesterday's lows. Nobody wanting to buy tech that is up ridiculously over the course of the year. The Dow Jones cooling down, but not selling off. And over here, you've got your Russell 2000 using that weak arm as best as it possibly can to hold everything tight. So today, being that it's Taco Tuesday, I am afraid to tell you that you have nothing on the board. We got JOLTS jobs openings over here at 10 o'clock in the morning. Fractionally possible you could get a little bit of a knee-jerk reaction, but there is donut zero for the day. Tomorrow, we start getting the jobs reports. The ADP is fractionally more accurate than the non-farm payroll that we get on Friday, which is complete and utter bullshit. They redact prior 2 months to make changes so that when they do report, it might sound like a big number like last month when it actually is only 45,000 jobs that were placed. So we got the jobs report coming on Friday. We do have oil inventories. Oil has been pretty volatile and it's been pretty fun. Dragging knees over there in charge on that. And we get the Eurozone GDP on Thursday, and we have another bill auction. So there really is not anything on the table for this week. Next week being CPI, next week being FOMC, next week being OPEX week. That's the big move. So we've got this big gap over here from over the weekend. And as I've shared, there is that fractional gap up above. There is no full moon at all, zero whatsoever, unless we start to see a breakdown below 45.37. We start to see a break above 4,600. So for now, when it comes to the full moon itself, all we are doing is sitting here and going, okay, show me what you got. From a wider point of view, like I say, this here is your gap from CPI, 44.58.97. The 23.6 retracements at 44.82. Come over onto your QQQ. QQQ is already in this. So we've got another 9 days until OPEX Friday, which is not only OPEX Friday, which is not only quad witching OPEX Friday, but it is the big quarterly, and it is the end of the year OPEX. So trust me when I tell you, you want to be ready come December 15th, because it is going to be a milestone profit-taking day. Nothing really other than that to add, because, I mean, the one thing that is starting to, again, support you is your Ponzi scheme, NVIDIA, which is broken down below that 468 we talked about last week. And now we are just slowly trending into this slow little 437. We get 437, we're looking at 416, and that is a major drop over on NVIDIA. So we're going to have to really be paying attention to NVIDIA itself. On the other names, as we shared and we already traded last week, Google, Meta, fractionally on Microsoft, fractionally on Amazon, Apple, again, fractionally. Tesla, we got a good little view, but really where it is right now is everything is rolling into the shit. The shit stocks that are horrible profitability, horrible from structure wise, more than likely will be filing bankruptcy over the course of the next 2 years. That's where the money is flowing right now. That's why you're seeing the Russell 2000 make its move. We'll look at the IWM here real quick just before we take off. And there you go. We had a 15% move yesterday. Now we're fractionally higher. We're right up here to the 138.2 on this extension, and zoom you out. Here's your 90-day. Yes, there are plenty of gaps going up there. And if you want to be betting on those gaps, Dominus Ominous, I wish you the best of luck, because very clean looking 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 as to what we got. And this cannot be breaking above 190 if this is the correct time frame, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and you're already overbought. So enjoy your morning, enjoy your tacos, enjoy everything. DM me in chat anything you need. I'm going to be around more than likely until around lunch, midday. If it's slow like yesterday, I'm going to, reorganize the toothpicks like I was doing yesterday. And, there is absolutely no reason to waste your time, because next week is your big week.
Okay, let's run.